golden chariot blazing across a sunrise sky, pulled by 7 horses, cutting to a Greek-style chariot doing the same across clouds. Same motion, same composition, split by a lightning-fast transition. 2 civilizations, thousands of miles apart, 0 contact, and somehow the exact same gods. 2 words, 1 origin. Sanskrit and Greek aren't unrelated languages. They both descend from the same ancient root language linguists call Proto-Indo-European. That's why the Vedic skyfather, Dyaus Pitar, and the Greek Zeus Pater are quite literally the same 2 words. This isn't coincidence, it's inheritance. And the trail leads back to one place first: India. Surya, the original sun. Long before Greece had Helios or Apollo, the Vedic seers of ancient India were already describing Surya, the sun god who drives a blazing golden chariot pulled by 7 horses across the sky each day, guided by his legless charioteer Varuna, a symbol that light needs no support to move forward. The hymns to Surya in the Rig Veda are among the oldest religious verses ever composed by human civilization, older than the Greek myths we grew up watching in movies. When the West later gave us Helios and Apollo driving their own sun chariot, they were echoing a story India had already been reciting for centuries. Vayu, the first wind. The Greeks had Aeolus, keeper of the winds, sealed away on a floating island. But the Vedas had already given the world Vayu, the primordial god of breath and wind, so fundamental that he's called the life force of every living being, the first god to be invoked at any sacred fire ritual, because without breath, no other blessing matters. Vayu isn't just weather. He's the reason anything alive can breathe at all, a concept far older and far deeper than a minor Greek wind keeper. Agni, the fire that carries prayers. Vulcan and Hephaestus forged weapons for Greek and Roman gods. But centuries earlier, Agni was already worshipped as the sacred fire itself, the divine messenger who carries every offering made on earth directly to the gods. Every fire lit in a Vedic ritual, even today, is considered Agni's living presence. He's not a blacksmith god off in a forge. He's the very fire burning in the ritual right now, in the present tense, a concept the West never quite matched. Varuna, keeper of cosmic law. Poseidon ruled the seas with a trident and a temper. But Varuna, one of the oldest Vedic gods, governed something far bigger than the ocean. He was the guardian of Rita, the cosmic order that keeps truth, morality, and the universe itself functioning correctly. The seas were just one part of his domain. Keeping reality honest was the real job. Long before Greek myth gave the ocean a moody king, Vedic India had already given the cosmos its most important judge. Indra, the first thunder king. Zeus ruled Olympus with a thunderbolt. But Indra, king of the Vedic gods, had already been described wielding the Vajra, a thunderbolt weapon forged from a sage's own bones, commanding storms and ruling the heavens from his own throne long before Greek mythology took the shape we know today. The image of a sky king hurling lightning from the clouds didn't start on Mount Olympus. It started in the Vedic hymns. Why this matters? This isn't about which mythology is better. It's about tracing an idea back to its root, and the root, again and again, leads back to the Vedas. The West built magnificent stories around these same forces, but it built them second. The first surviving voice belongs to India. Closing. Next time you hear Zeus, Poseidon, or Apollo, remember, you're hearing an echo. The original voice was already speaking, in Sanskrit, thousands of years earlier. If this changed how you see mythology, subscribe. There's a story like this waiting every week.